In today's video, mistakes and tips how to track your calories better. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back sa channel Jacobalavabusiness. Kung bago kayo dito, this channel is all about fitness, health, lifestyle, and self-development. So today's video is all about tracking your calories. So this video is specifically for the people who are tracking their calories. Kasi marami akong na-encounter na tao na calorie deficit daw sila pero hindi gumagana. And they track their food. So pag check ko ng mga food data nila, yung mga inputs, mali-mali. So after watching this video, hopefully marami kayong ma-pick up na tips and tricks on how to track your calories better. So I've been using MyFitnessPal since 2015 and ito yung mga tips na ginagamit ko talaga. Important to track your calories kasi if you don't, hindi mo talaga mag-guarantee kung naka-calorie deficit ka nga. This video is a direct follow-up to my MyFitnessPal guide video. You can watch it over here. Also, if you're not familiar with the basic concepts, yung calorie deficit, macronutrients, MyFitnessPal, check this playlist over here. So if you're already tracking your calories and macronutrients and sa tingin mo mali yung ginagawa mo, this video will help you out. Starting with tip number 1. The first tip when it comes to tracking is don't lie to yourself. The reason kung bakit ka nagtatrack ng calories is for you to know how much you are actually consuming. By lying to yourself, mag-i-input ka na lang ng random input. For the sake of inputting, baliwala lang yung effort. If mag-e-effort ka na lang, might as well sulitin nyo na rin. Especially when it comes to your food inputs. Second tip when using the app is try to input as much as possible yung mga verified options. Ito yung mga verified by the app mismo para malaman mo na mas accurate talaga yung calories nito. Kasi hindi lahat ng makikita mong food item tama. So if you use the verified option, most of the time, tama siya. It's not perfect, pero it's better than just looking for a random input. Tip number 3 when using MyFitnessPal is you track in grams. Again, kung mag-e-effort ka na lang, mag-effort ka na all the way. Some people, kasi what they do, kunyari magtatrack sila ng chicken breast, they put 1 chicken breast or 1 fillet. Iba-iba kasi yung weight niyan eh. And iba yung calories per weight of the item. So I recommend you track with weight, so ounces, grams. Makikita nyo naman sa MyFitnessPal or sa tracker nyo na may option to measure in grams. Tip number 4 is you can actually track certain things with tablespoons, teaspoons. For example, if it's a tablespoon of oil, huwag mo sanang isasagad dun sa tablespoon. At the same time, if walang teaspoon option, for example, you can divide your tablespoon into 0.33 tablespoon is actually equals to teaspoon. So yung mga ganong tricks pwede nyo gamitin sa MyFitnessPal. Tip number 5 is also an ease of use tip. So for example, hindi kasi lahat may 1 gram option. So if you want to track something pero yung nakasulat lang doon 100 grams, you can divide or you can add decimals. So for example, if 50 grams lang, you can type in 0.5 or kung kunyari 30 grams lang, you can type in 0.3. Adjust mo na lang accordingly based on the weight to make things simpler. Number 6 is common mistake that I always see when it comes to tracking calories is not tracking liquid calories. So you can track your fruit juices, your sodas, and syempre yung alcohol din kailangan if umiinom tayo. If you are trying to diet down or trying to lose weight, you really have to track these. So you can use ml. So I recommend if you're really serious about this, i-measure nyo na yung iniinom nyo. Tip number 7, do not track mixed in ingredient dishes or yung mga Filipino food. MyFitnessPal, for example, it's a US-based app. Hindi mo basta-bastang pwedeng i-input adobo, kare-kare, kung ano-anong kinain mo na winay mo. Because iba-iba yung ingredients niyan. Yung recipe ng nanay mo and yung kinainan mong kare-kare sa restaurant, magkaiba yung calories nun kahit na sabihin mong kare-kare sila. Pero kung seryoso ka rin talaga sa pagda-diet mo, hindi rin kasi necessarily ito yung mga best kainin kapag nagda-diet tayo. Another example would be, let's say, Chinese food. For example, kung plain white rice, madaling i-track yun. But, for example, if it's something like yang chow fried rice, mahirap yun because there's egg, there's oil, may meat, and may iba pa pang ingredients yun. So, don't try to input sa app na yang chow fried rice or, again, mixed ingredient dishes na ine-expect mo na maging accurate yun. Huwag mo lokohin sarili mo. Kaya when a lot of people ask me, Coach, paano mag-track ng lutong bahay? Honestly, mahirap unless ikaw yung nag-prepare. Kasi hindi mo talaga malalaman yung ingredients na ginamit and hindi mo talaga mag-guarantee yung calories and macronutrients ng dish na yun. Tip number 8, similar siya sa 1. If the calories seem too good to be true, they probably are. So, konting critical thinking din. Kasi marami akong nakikita sa app. 50 grams yung pizza, tapos nakasulat 50 calories lang. Malabong 50 calories lang yun. So, you use your critical thinking as well. If it seems too good to be true, huwag mo na ipilit, which leads me to number 9. Kung mag-i-input ka na rin lang ng food and hindi ka sure kung tama yung input, i-cross-check mo na siya sa Google, i-double check mo, and i-compare mo yung input mo sa MyFitnessPal tsaka yung nakita mo sa Google. This way, mas magiging accurate siya compared to kumuha ka ng random input na mababa yung calories. Tip number 10, if you are preparing your own meals, make sure na your inputs are either raw or cooked. So for example, if it's a chicken breast input, iba yung calories ng raw chicken breast sa cooked chicken breast. So, if you are weighing your chicken raw, hanap ka ng raw input. If it's cooked, hanap ka ng cooked input. A lot of people usually ask, ano ba ang tama? For me, it depends on kung anong nakasanayan mo. Basta, make sure you either input it as the raw input or the cooked input. Tip number 11 is once you find a good input, huwag mo nang palit-palitan. Once nakasave kasi yan sa food tracker mo, hindi na magbabago yan unless maghanap ka ng bagong input. If you look for a fairly accurate input, yun na yung gamitin mo all the time para hindi magbago-bago yung macros every time mag-input ka ng pagkain. Tip number 12, bonus tip, hindi araw-araw makakapag-track ka or makakapag-meal prep ka. May mga situations na we will be forced to eat out. So, your best option is to look for the closest input, contrary to yung sinabi ko kaninang don't track mga Filipino food or mixed ingredient dishes. If back against the wall, wala ka ng choice, hanap ka ng closest input na sa tingin mo honest yung macronutrients. Again, don't choose the lowest, pero choose a fairly high one. Kasi if you are trying to lose weight in a calorie deficit, you'd want to make sure na naka-calorie deficit ka. Instead, nasa sobra ka sa calories. So try to use critical thinking and ask yourself every time you track something na hindi accurate, does this seem honest or niloloko ko lang yung sarili ko? Kasi at the end of the day, when you track food, honesty system din yan. The reason the tracker is there is to help you make sure na you are in a calorie deficit or you are hitting your calories and your macronutrients. This was just a quick video to help a lot of you struggling when it comes to tracking macros. Sana nakatulong tong video. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts and future content na gusto nyo. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.